Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at JazzTime.com. Because that's the reason why I'm making this video on a Saturday afternoon. While you're sitting at home watching YouTube, I'd actually like for you to buy this watch from us at jazztime.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex GMT-Master II reference 16710 stainless steel Pepsi or red and blue bezel. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the dial, the case, the bracelet, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. The case measures 40 millimeters from my thumb to my index finger, and it's stainless steel, obviously. They only make this watch in either stainless steel, two-tone rose gold and yellow gold and steel, or all yellow gold. Now this watch is a 2007 roughly, so you can see it has no holes on the side of the case. And that's the last iteration of this reference number, 16710, with no holes and single end link. And it's also made of stainless steel, 40 millimeters, with this Oyster case. And if you look at the older case, this watch being from having this model year of 2007 to approximately 2008 or 2009, has skinny lugs right here. They kind of taper in, and they're quite thin. Now, so that's it for the case. Now the bezel, as you can see here, it's blue and red, also affectionately known as the Pepsi bezel. And I wanted to give you an idea of what these bezels look like, because some people have asked me. Now, for example, this is the bezel insert, and oftentimes the bezels are commonly changed because people like Pepsi or they like Coke. This one's known as a Coke bezel. Now, in fact, Rolex, when they first started making this, they even sold them as, and if you wanted to get the bezel extra, let's say you bought it on Pepsi and you wanted a Coke bezel, you could actually buy the Coke bezel and just replace it yourself, or you could have a technician replace it. They don't do that anymore, but that kind of just shows you how that works. And so, yeah, here's a black bezel. That's what it would look like with a black bezel. And they're just like aluminum inserts. So it's really difficult to tell which ones are original. I don't really think it matters too much because I've actually seen them both original and not, and they basically look the same. So yeah, that's how it is. And actually Rolex can replace these bezels. Okay, so the bezel is bidirectional, as in it goes both ways. As you see, I'm turning it left and I'm turning it right. Now what do they actually mean? This 2, 4, 6, 8 and even numbers that go around actually represent the hour markers. So for example, you see this GMT hand, it goes around once every 24 hours, and you see it's pointing at 16. Well, 16 equals 4 o'clock in a distant land. At the current place where I'm at right now, you can see it's 9:20, and it's 4 o'clock in another place. That makes sense? That's how you read the dial, and that's what the bezel is for. In fact, there's another way you can tell a third time zone by turning the bezel. I'm not going to go into that right now because that's not the purpose of the video. This video is to review the watch. Now, I want to bring your attention to the next thing, which is the dial. Now, I'm shining a light at the dial, and what do you notice about it? Well, it's luminescent, and that's because obviously Rolex wants you to be able to see this dial at night. Yes, obviously, if you were a pilot, you'd want to see your watch at night and know what time it is, and also at the second time zone, which I think is a very good thing. And you can see it's easily seen at night. It also offers a date window in case you don't know what date it is, which obviously a lot of people, including myself, don't always remember. Is it 28, 29, 30? Well, you can simply look right here. So that's another good thing. Now, by the way, as I said in the beginning of this video, we actually make this video so you, the customer at home, can watch this video, decide for yourself if you want to buy this watch, and if you do, you simply click on the link in the description below to buy it at Jazz Time. Yes, please don't watch our video and then go buy it from someone else. That's the whole purpose of Jazz Time making this video. Okay, now I want to bring your attention next to this bracelet. The bracelet is a Oyster bracelet. They actually made this on Jubilee, but a long time ago, back I want to say like in the 80s or in 90s, and then they brought it back again with the Jubilee bracelet in 2020, but with a ceramic bezel. This iteration, this reference 16710 with this no holes case doesn't come on Jubilee, it only comes on Oyster. So I want to bring your attention to this. It's 3-piece link across. It's also brushed steel, as you see here, which is different from some of the other watches such as the Yachtmaster, which have a brushed and polished. I like that it's brushed here, but interestingly it's kind of high polished on the side. I'm not sure if that's a zonk or that's like a good thing, but it's also high polished here on the side of the case, which actually I guess is a pretty good thing. It keeps the continuity of this watch. I mean, if you're going to have high polish here, it would be kind of funny to have brushed here. So I think Rolex really hit it on the head when they brushed the top of the watch and the top of the case, and then they have high polish on the side. That really keeps the continuity going well. Now the buckle is using a GMT buckle. Now you see it's a little thinner, right? I mean, it's a little bit shorter. So it only goes from, you know, a Submariner goes to about where my thumb is right there, but a GMT just goes to that spot. Okay, so that's also pretty cool, and it makes sense because this is not a dive watch. This is simply a pilot's watch. You don't need to have a diver extension on that. Now I like this part of it, which is the safety fold over clasp, and you fold it over, and that secures the watch. It doesn't allow it to fall off your wrist, and that part I really like. Now let's talk about the movement. The movement is a 3185 movement. It's not the same one as what is in the ceramic version of 116710 LN. That one uses a 3186. This one, 16710, uses a 3185. Now what does that mean? It really means nothing. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's some minor updates, but they all work really well. And you can't see the movement here anyways because it's housed in this monoblock steel case. Okay? It has a power reserve of about 48 hours. Now, anyways, I get into the end of my video here, so I wanted to try it on and give you my thoughts. Now, I am a real fan of this watch, and I'm not just saying that because you know, I say it for everyone. Actually, I don't say it for every watch. Some watch I kind of give them not that great of a review, but this being a Rolex 1, Sports 2, and Color 3, it makes it for a very unique look. I really like it. I'm a big fan of it. In fact, I actually have one myself, not this one, but I have my own, and I wear it pretty consistently. I like it because it can be worn in a sports type fashion, but it can also be worn in a dress type fashion. It's thin. It's not so expensive. I guess if you can call less than $10,000 not expensive, then, you know, relatively speaking, it's not super expensive. You know, and it's a great looking watch. It's iconic, and it tells 2 time zones. I really like that. So for all those reasons, I really give this watch a, let's say like 9.5 out of 10. I'm trying to think what could be, you know, changed to make this a 10 out of 10. Well, maybe I would like to see this blue pop a little bit more. This blue is a little bit dark for me. I kind of like it a little bit lighter. I guess that would give me a 10 out of 10. And I guess I would also like these hour marks to be a little bit bigger. And they kind of solve that, to be honest, in the new Pepsi 126710 BLRO. In fact, if you want to buy the newer Pepsi, we actually also have that on jazztime.com for the lowest price anywhere online. And we have this one for the lowest price anywhere online. So if you want to buy a watch and you're watching this video and you think that I have given you good information, you could reward me by buying a watch from Jazz Time.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.